Senator Kamala Harris still backing Medicare for all, according to a source in her campaign. She's now denying a report, the person in the campaign rather, that the senator was open to softening her position on eliminating private insurance would affect, by the way, about 160 million Americans if that policy were ever enacted. Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn with me now. Senator, good morning to you.
Good morning.
What's the Republican reaction on that? Because you know it will be a campaign issue on the left.
I'm telling you, just don't do it. That should be the reaction because it's too expensive to afford. $32.6 trillion over a decade. And what we know is that as you stood up Obamacare, people know too expensive to use it, too expensive to afford it. And by the way, you know, Bill, they ought to put the $700 billion they took out of Medicare to stand up Obamacare. They ought to put that money back. Because the Medicare area wage index, a lot of pressures there. Rural hospitals are closing, so we don't need more government-run health care.
Okay, so we're getting language on both sides that's pretty interesting. Here's Eric Trump last night with Sean Hannity on this topic.
I mean, the Democrats are not the party of JFK. They've become so radicalized. How do you pay for this stuff? I mean, we would become Venezuela. We'd become so many of these other countries. It doesn't work. That's not what America's about. I mean, America's about hardworking people. America's about capitalism.
The lines are being drawn now in the campaign. Is that comment extreme, by the way, that America would become Venezuela?
When you look at some of the proposals that are being pushed forward in the House or by some of those that are running for president, you have to say, my goodness, this is not what we're about. We're a nation of laws. And we like the rule of law, and we want people to abide by the laws. Take, for instance, the border wall debate that is going on right now, the border security debate. That is what is on the table. And the president has set that table. He has made not one or two, but 4 offers. It is up to Nancy Pelosi to be good to her word and to come to the table and negotiate and to solve this issue. Because you have had every president from 1992 forward have money for border security and for a border barrier, and now they're trying to take that away from the Border Patrol because they don't like Donald Trump.
You know what? Donald Trump has a golden opportunity next Tuesday to make that case before the American people.
Yes, he does.
Because there will be tens of millions of people watching, and let's see how he makes that case. Meanwhile, here's the tweet from the West Wing earlier today. If the committee of Republicans and Democrats now meeting on border security, he writes, is not discussing or contemplating a wall or physical barrier, they are wasting their time. Here's a look at the border security conference. You've got 9 Democrats, you have 8 Republicans. Steve Scalise says if you do not strike a deal, there will be another government shutdown. Is that where we're headed?
My hope is you do not see another government shutdown. Nobody wants the government shut down. Nobody wants it shut down. What we want is for the Democrats to negotiate and come to a resolution on this. As I said, since '92, you've had money for 700 miles of border barrier, border fencing. And what we're saying is it should still be in the budget. What the Democrats are doing is trying to take that out of the budget. That is what this debate is about on border security. The money has been there for every president since '92, Bill. They have built 700 miles of border barrier. And what Pelosi and the Democrats are saying is let's take that out of the appropriations process. Let's not put that money in there. The Border Patrol says they need 3 things: a barrier, technology, and more boots on the ground. And they can go out here and say, we're for border security all day long. But if you're not for all 3 of those that the Border Patrol says they have to have, then you're not for border security.
So
we need to stop drug traffickers, sex traffickers, human traffickers, and gangs from coming in this country.
Let's see what they come up with, if anything. Thank you, Marsha Blackburn, Republican Tennessee. Thank you for your time.